Today I thought I would go ahead and tell you guys about the first time Stephanie got into a fight. Child, boo. Okay. Actually, my first and only fight that I have ever gotten into physically all my life. Okay. I was in the 7th grade, and my middle school was like, when I say you could step out my grandmother's house and like literally see it from her porch, like literally, that's how close she was. I was coming home from school one day and I was walking, and this girl, I will never ever forget her name, Valencia Gibson. She was standing outside by the gym area talking to this guy that we both knew, and this is the jacked up part, okay? She was a friend of mine. Go figure, okay? Well, this heifer, she was talking to this guy outside the gym, and while she was talking to him, when I was walking by, he waved at me. And so, of course, I'm little old Stephanie, I waved back, and she was like, "Don't be speaking to him." Excuse me? Stephanie got one mama. One. Her name is Melrose, alright? She said that to me, and like, she really thought I was like gonna be a punk. Now, let me just break this down. I've never been the one to start trouble. I wasn't even looked at as being like a fighter or anything like that. Just a little girl, 4.5 feet. I just generally like kept to myself. Like, I just tell you, I don't do drama when it comes with women and stuff. So she gonna tell me, "Don't speak to him." And I'm like, "Excuse me, I'll say whatever the hell I want to say." Well, I ain't say hell back then because, you know, I wasn't of age to be cussing, even though we know people cuss at that age anyway. I continued to speak, and I said it again. I said, I can't even remember his name right now. And he waved back again. Let me paint the picture. Where she was standing and where I was standing, there were 2 or 3 fences, okay? Either way, she had to get to me, all right? So she said that if I didn't shut up, she was gonna come over there and she was gonna shut me up herself personally. She told me that she was going to slap the shit out of me. Okay, I'm gonna wait on it. And what you think I did? I waited on it. Because she trying to act like Billy Badass, she comes across, she jumped 2 fences to get to where I was. Now granted, I wasn't even standing on school property, okay? I was standing on the corner of my grandmother's street, which is Fletcher Court, okay, in Hollywood, Florida. Yes, I was minding my business because I was walking home, wasn't standing her or him. She jumped these fences and she got over there to me. Now, here's another scene to paint. In the process, now I said she was standing over there by the gym talking to this guy, right? Well, this heifer, I guess she wasn't paying attention either, because there was a track meet going on at school. Big track meet, okay? When she jumped this fence, okay, clearly nobody knew what was about to happen until it happened. And so she jumped across the gate, crossed the street, walked up to me, and told me, she said, "Didn't I tell your ass not to be speaking to him?" And of course, I'm standing there and I'm just looking at her like, she about to learn today. She just kept like, for like a good 2 minutes, she just like kept talking shit. And so I guess she wanted to make a point because people could see that there was a confrontation going on, because she and you know, I'm just like all right. Next thing I know, when I say she caught me completely off guard, this heifer slapped me. Remember that slap that I told you that my mama did when I was in the 7th grade? Told you, 7th grade, yeah. It ain't for me, and it clearly it wasn't for Jasmine either, okay? So she followed my footsteps with that one. She slapped the taste off of my lips. She slapped me so hard. I mean, so hard to the point like it was a action effect. It was like she slapped me and I was like, it was like, no, this bitch did not just hit me. Don't nobody hit me, okay? Except my mama. Child boo, why she did that? That's when she messed up. Don't ask me where all this strength came from that all of a sudden I had. When I realized like it registered with me what had just happened, OMG, it was over. It was a wrap, okay? I turned around, got my bearings. Next thing you know, I done punched her in the face, okay? With, like, when I say force, a massive force. To the point that at that time, I probably was about a good 100 pounds, okay? I was a little lightweight. She got knocked down to the ground with my force, okay? Yeah, I was a force that day. I knocked her down. I got on top of her. And I don't know what came over me, but when I said I went to wailing on her, I went to wailing on her, okay? I was punching her in her face. I was punching her in her chest. And you know how when you're fighting somebody and like I'm sitting on her and like she's like trying to do this to me. She's not even trying to hit me back now, okay? She just like wanting me to get off of her. In the meantime, that track meet that was going on across the street, everybody saw the fight. Everybody, track meet stopped, halted, okay? Talk about stopping some traffic. Them kids jumped them gates, and back in the day, there was our neighbor that was on the street. He lived right next door to my grandmother, and he went running back to my grandma's house to go tell my grandma I was in a fight. And so my grandma, I told you, you can look outside her door and you can see what's going on. She sent my Uncle Arthur out there to come down the street to come get me. Well, he gets down there and he scoops me up off of her and he was like, Steph. And I was like, what? I'm mad, okay? And my uncle got me about good, let me see, about a good 8 years, okay? So he was telling me to go home. When she proceeds to kick all my folders, and she just like did all of this unnecessary stuff. And she was talking shit. She was like, oh, you want me to whip your ass again? You want me to whip your ass again? And my uncle was like, excuse me, but am I missing something? But you just got your ass whooped by the little girl, okay? And so she just kept talking mess. Next thing you know, I swung on her again. My uncle told me to take my behind home. And by the time I'm walking back to my grandmother's house, it's registering to me that, oh my gosh, I just got into a fight. My mama is going to kill me, okay? She's gonna kill me. Now I got that to be worried about when I get to the house. Oh my gosh. So they told me to get my little in the house, and that's what I did. She asked me what happened. I told her. She said, well, I didn't start anything. And I said no. I was like, I was minding my business, which I was, trying to come home. And she just decided that, yeah, she wanted to show him, I guess, that she was a boss. Well, honey, failed. She got really like I guess embarrassed, because here it is, like she easily had like 135 pounds on me, 130 pounds on me at the time. She was a big girl, okay? Big burly type of teenager, okay? And yeah, she fit the stereotype for a bully. She did that. And when later on that evening, when my mom came to pick me up from my grandmother's house, my grandma was like, Mary Rose, I got something to tell you. And so my mom was like, okay, what? And so she was like, Steph got in a fight today. And here it is, I'm looking at my mama. Okay. She was like, who won? My uncle said, Steph whooped that ass. okay? My mama said, that's all I wanted to know. That's it. I'm like, I'm not in trouble. She was like, in trouble for what? You was defending yourself. And so if you're going to defend yourself, yeah, I will hope you would not lose the fight. The next day, clearly, you know, my mom got to go out to the school because she don't know what is going to transpire off of this. So she basically tells me, you're going to be cute tomorrow. Mama took me to the mall and we went shopping. I had a brand new outfit to come back the next day, okay? And she was like, gotta let these girls know Mayro's daughter ain't to be messed with either, okay? Get back to school the next day, and the people are like saying that like basically I was gonna have to be suspended. And my mama was like, why is she gonna get suspended for defending herself? Like, somebody gonna have to make me understand this. And so basically they were saying that I could have kept walking. And my mama said, well, yeah, she could have kept walking. However, that's not what transpired. She was like, this young lady jumped how many gates and fences to get to her. And according to all the people that was at the track meet, she came to my daughter looking for trouble. Well, y'all, that was my defense, and I was sticking to it. Unfortunately, she got suspended, but I did. That morning, when I showed up in class, okay, with my fresh outfit on, remember like it was yesterday, had on this red and black sweater dress. I was real cute. Everybody started calling me Shira. Shira, the mighty hero. For the simple fact, I guess, was because here it was, little old me done stomped the mud hole in her ass, okay? I never rubbed it in her face or anything like that. However, it did send a message that, you know, you might not want to mess with Stephanie because you don't know what you're gonna get, okay? And to say all of that, I am not somebody who go around looking for trouble. Never have been. I ain't gonna start. None of that, okay? So after that experience, I can honestly say it just made me have like a different outlook on chicks, period. Why am I fighting up somebody who clearly is supposed to be my friend? Why am I fighting this person because I was speaking to a boy that they were talking to? Like, we can't talk. And it ain't like it was even her boyfriend for that matter, okay? So let's just sum it up to say this. The rest of middle school and high school days was fairly simple. I wouldn't say like I was known in my school, but I'm not gonna say like I was the most popular girl in school, because that's not how I saw myself. That whole little ordeal with my first fight in my life actually was a life lesson. And the life lesson that was learned from it: never ever let people like think that they're gonna talk down on you or talk to you any kind of way. I ain't about that life. From that point on, it just made me learn that I have to speak up for myself and not let people think that they just gonna get away with shit when it came to me. Now, I can tell you early on too, I learned that when I say what I just said about standing up for myself, that also included my mom.